Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tales of Terror. I am Mr. E, your disturbed, delinquent, and demented host. And I've got a tale for you today. Oh, yes, indeed. I have a tale for you today. This one is called Degradation. I am a man like many other. And yet what my life has become is not pleasant. In fact, my true form, my current form, the one that I occupy today, is not what you see before me, or what you see before you. I don't care. You're about to see it. What I have today, a broken shell. Would you like to know why? I'll tell you. Many years ago, I was a bright and successful businessman. Didn't own my own company yet, but I was about to. I was just getting ready to go solo. I was making six figures, driving nice cars, had a nice house, fat bank account, everything in the world that I wanted, needed, and had a desire to get. And then I met her. She was beautiful. Oh my God, she was gorgeous. 5'2", brunette, petite, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. She could talk the exact way I wanted her to talk, which is probably explains a lot of things these days. And the sex, oh, wow, yeah, it was something else. It was the hook. It was the hook. And what do they say about good pussy? It's usually crazy-minded, and she wasn't just hell on wheels. She was a succubus on wheels. She was a veritable nightmare of every imaginable sort, and I can't believe that I let it all happen. And it got so far that, yeah, it turned into that. I met her in a nightclub, and right off the bat, it was just on and cracking. It was beautiful. We went back to her place that night. Fucked each other's brains out. I mean, just fucked each other's brains out. Just, did we sleep that night? No comment. I can't remember. I don't even want to remember sleeping. All I want to remember was the sex. That was great. And unfortunately, the pussy got me. Because within a week, she had moved in, had access to my bank account, and we were engaged to be married. Oh boy. Yeah. And my family was dead set against it. Should have listened. Didn't. Should have, but I didn't. And, yeah. I think the wedding was where the first notch down happened. After the wedding, I mean, even kind of before the wedding, I saw it happening. But after the wedding, even that night, oh yeah. Yeah. She was sitting in the corner, finger banging herself. It's like, oh, you think you're gonna get some of this tonight, you fucking bastard? Oh, you've been having this all you wanted for the last few years, or months, or whatever the fuck we've been together. It seems like years now, you fucking bastard. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm sitting there looking at her like, what the fuck is this shit? Where the hell did this come from? Within a week, all her shit's in the house. Everything's, set up to where now it's no longer my house. It's her house. And the money problem started creeping in real quick. I want this, I want that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm your wife. Why aren't you buying this shit for me? And I'm like, well, I'm putting in 80-hour work weeks, to afford what used to be a very decent lifestyle for me is now a complete and total wash for me. But, she's fucking living life like Robin Leach, and, the lifestyles of the rich and famous just fucking just... And my first nervous breakdown was when my mother called to tell me that my father had died. And, I love my father to death. My parents been married all their lives. So, for my father, yeah, I was none too happy. I was none too pleased. So I'm crying. First time I really shed tears in years. And my wife looks at me and is like, what the fuck is your problem, you pussy? And I was like, it's just your father. Who fucking cares? I mean, we gotta go on a fucking trip this weekend. We gotta fucking, make sure that, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there looking at her going, it's my fucking father, you dumb cunt. I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but it's my fucking father. Fuck you, bitch. She's like, no, fuck you, bitch. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. You're gonna fucking shut the fuck up and do exactly what I tell you to do. And if you don't, I'll fucking take you for everything you've got. You fucking bitch-ass pussy. Fucking... Like, wow! I look at her, get up, walk outside, and I'm just like, she's kind of walking down, yapping at me as I'm trying to get outside, and I slam the door in her face. And I'm just like, I start kind of twitching, very, very fucking uncontrolled. So, just fucking badass tick. Just, just like, and I'm sitting there going, I'm holding myself back from wanting to choke her out for what she just said, what she just did. And I can feel just another couple notches down, just like, oh, this is some bullshit. This is some fucking bullshit. I just start feeling just... And I go back in, and she's right there, my fucking face, just fucking yapping. And I'm just like... And I fucking... is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? You fucking die on me, you stupid little fucking thing. I'm like, and I fucking, bing, hit the ground. I'm out. Thank God she has the decency to call the ambulance, because if I die, guess what? Money ticket's gone, isn't it, honey? So, get to the hospital, diagnosed with a minor heart attack, and she's just looking at me like, you better get up off the bed, you fucking lazy ass bastard. You gotta go to work in the morning. I'm looking at her like, it starts happening again, and the doctors tell her to get the fuck out of the room. And they just, load me up with a couple pills, and I'm just like, I must have been out for, I think they said 16 hours. And you know what? They did me such a wonderful favor. They kept her away from me during that entire time. It was awesome. I was like, I think that was the first best sleep I've had since before I met her ass. When I went home, I wasn't the same anymore. I was just kind of like clenched up and just, hypertension like son of a bitch, blood pressure's through the roof. Doctors are looking at me like, dude, you need to get rid of her fucking ass. We can already tell this is killing you. You need to get rid of her fucking ass. And I'm like, God, everything's in her fucking name. They sent me to work. They said that I'd be fine. But when I got to work, they gave me a full pension, a full retirement. I was like, fuck, really? They looked at me, the boss looked at me, the owner looked at me, and was like, yeah, dude, you got two choices, man. You can get your shit together and get rid of her, or use this to pay for an early grave. One of the two. It's gonna happen. And I looked at him and was like, yes, sir. So I went home, was determined not to tell her about the money. So I didn't get any fucking money. I got home. One of my coworkers let their wife know, and their wife let my wife know. And she was already waiting. Oh, God. That was some wonderful moments. It was some wonderful moments. So I ended up in the hospital that night. Funny how when somebody's getting ready to destroy you, tear your life to shreds, they put a life insurance policy on you. And it's almost as if they're trying to fucking push the button that says, nuclear eruption, nuclear eruption. Well, I'm more like this now. Because between the heart attack and the stroke, it's very painful, and it feels dead inside. Muscle spasms. Fucking muscle spasms. And I ask her for help. The only thing she wants to help me is commit suicide. Think it's gonna happen. But make sure I cancel the life insurance policy first. Thanks for watching Tales of Terror. Have a nice day.